Okay, so we got 2 comics left. Chris Jessup is on deck. Woo! We're coming to the stage right now. Please give it up to my guy, Trampus.
Woo! Yeah!
How you guys doing, Dram Song?
Woo!
Go ahead, put your hands together for Cole Drake. Put your hands together for Adam, our bartender.
Woo!
Oh, man. So, as my wife said, we are going to be celebrating our 2-year wedding anniversary. Of the day she said, I do. To me. She could have ran. She had ample opportunity. Nope, she's trapped forever. No matter what. So, my wife's kind of funny though. She's forgetful. She's super forgetful all the time. She always tells me she got some appointment coming up for whatever. She's going to go have lunch with friends. And she's like, hey, remind me that we got lunch with friends. And then I'm like, okay, so it's getting close. I say, hey, you got lunch with friends? And she's like, what? I know. She always gives me a little bit of attitude or something. Like she's upset that I reminded her. Well, one day, we were going to go, I think, pick up our car from the Schwab or something. Well, the kid's playing football, and we got to pick him up from football practice. And she goes, remind me, you got to pick up the kid from football practice after we pick up the car from the Schwab. So we get in the car, we start driving, we get all the way home. And we get upstairs, and she's like, shit, you didn't remind me that we got to pick up the kid. I was like, well, I didn't want to get yelled at. And she's like, why didn't you remind me? Got mad at me. And I was like, God dang, I thought I was going to win this time. I never win on that one. So I don't know if you guys know this, but there's the Gem State Tattoo Convention. It starts tomorrow. I just found out about it. And it just made me think about one time I went to a tattoo convention, and it was also a horror show. So I got pretty excited. I'm like, man, I'm going to go to a horror show and tattoo convention. I mean, I like tattoos, I like horror. So like, fuck yeah, let's go. So we get there, and I'm like, see all these people like dressed up with like ghost face mask and Jason. And I'm like, all right, this is a little creepy, you know. But I see like whips and leather and stuff along with like knives and shit. And I'm like, wow, this is kind of creepy, but I'm kind of into it. All right. So I went to the tattoo, saw some cool tattoos, and then I'm like, all right, let's get some of these horrors going. So I started, went up to this chick wearing a hockey mask. Next thing I know, I'm being escorted out. And I'm like, what kind of horror show is this? Obviously not the right kind. Horror show. So I brought this up a few weeks ago. Anybody ever date somebody with dreadlocks? Is anybody ever involved with somebody with dreadlocks? The only reason why I say this is at some point, whether you mean to or not, you're gonna get a dreadlock in the mouth. Like, if your partner's got dreadlocks, it's gonna get in your mouth at some point. And it just makes you wonder, like, if you got a chick, you're laying down, she reverse cowgirling it, she throws her head back. Not that it ever happens to me, but I've seen the movies. And then she throws her hair back, she's gonna fucking, one of those dreads is gonna go poof, right in your mouth. Right in your mouth. And it's gonna go so deep, like, your tonsils are gonna swallow it, and get up in there. And then they're going to pull that hair out, you're just going to feel that hair. You ever have long hair you pull? It just makes me wonder what dreads taste like. I bet you they don't taste very good. So I'm going to change the subject a little bit. All right, kids are kind of funny. My son, we were at a bonfire. We're having a bonfire. So he had this stick. It was around 4th of July. We had this stick, and he's like so excited that he got to light this fire. We got a chainsaw. He got to build the fire and stuff. And he's so excited he has a stick, and he's poking the fire. He's keeping that fire, make sure it doesn't go out. And he's like, man, this is the greatest fire stick ever. I love the stick. And he's walking around for like 30 minutes doing that. this stick is so great, poking the fire. My friend gets up and he's like, man, this stick is so great. I'm never going to lose it. I'm never going to do anything. My friend goes over and lights a firework. He goes, boom. He's like, fuck this stick. Throws it and takes off running. You know? I mean, I don't have any problem with children cussing. Some might, some don't. But there's enough evil in this world that if you got a problem with your child cussing and swearing and you don't have a problem with them getting on drugs, I mean, they're not getting on drugs or anything. They're just swearing. Like, I think you're raising a pretty good kid right there, you know? As long as you get them on the right track, you know? So we got a whole, like, dirt bike crew up in the neighborhood running their fucking dirt bikes up and down the neighborhood, right? Well, I'll be sitting out there just, like, fucking reading news on my fucking phone or whatever in my lawn chair, fucking drinking a non-alcoholic beer, and these fucking kids will be up and down the street fucking doing wheelies and shit. One of these Karens went out there and be like, hey, you kids can't be riding your bikes around here like that. And I was like, fuck you, Cheryl! Fuck you! Let these kids do fucking doers all fucking day. I don't give a fuck! I swear to God, you come out here again, I'm gonna fire the fucking Pringles can and throw it over your fucking fence! So, let these kids do fucking fun, ride dirt bikes and do fucking dooners, you know what I'm saying? My name's Trampus, take it easy.
Woo!
Keep it going for Trampus, everybody! With the killer Mickey Mouse impression. Fuck this stick up, goddammit. Alright, I got it. Fuck you, Trampus. God. Tattoos and whores, motherfucker. Alright. Okay, I got it.